In the heat of the 20th century, amidst a world entwined in the throes of war and change, a beacon of hope emerged in the form of a man who dared to dream, dared to challenge, and dared to change the course of history. This man was Martin Luther King Jr., born on a winter's day, January 15, 1929, in the heart of the South, Atlanta, Georgia. King's life was steeped in the deep-rooted traditions of the Southern Black Church. His father, a pastor, and his mother, a schoolteacher, instilled in him a fervor for education and a strong moral compass. King's journey into civil rights activism began at Morehouse College. It was there, under the tutelage of President Benjamin E. Mays, an outspoken advocate for racial equality, that King found his calling for social activism. He graduated at the tender age of 19, and his path led him to Crozer Theological Seminary in Pennsylvania, where he became class president, a testament to his leadership abilities. His academic journey didn't stop there. In 1955, King earned his PhD in systematic theology from Boston University. Yet his greatest lessons came not from textbooks, but from the harsh realities of racial segregation and discrimination. In the same year, King led the Montgomery bus boycott, a pivotal event in the civil rights movement. This peaceful protest against racial segregation on public transport lasted for 381 days and resulted in the United States Supreme Court ruling that segregation on public buses is unconstitutional. In 1963, King led the March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom, where he delivered his iconic "I Have a Dream" speech. The dream of a nation where his children would not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. This speech became a defining moment in the fight for civil rights. King's tireless efforts were recognized when he received the Nobel Peace Prize in 1964, becoming one of the youngest recipients at the age of 35. His acceptance of the award was not for himself alone, but for all those who stood up for justice, equality, and freedom. Tragically, King's life was cut short on April 4, 1968, when he was assassinated in Memphis, Tennessee. Yet his dream did not die with him. Martin Luther King Jr.'s legacy continues to echo through time. His principles of nonviolent protest have inspired countless movements across the globe. His vision of a world where all people are treated equally continues to guide us in our fight for justice. King once said, "The time is always right to do what is right." His life serves as a reminder that change is possible, that dreams can become reality, and that each one of us has the power to make a difference. His legacy is not just a story of a man, but a call to action for all of us. A call to continue the fight for justice, equality, and peace. Because, in the end, we are not just the keepers of his dream, but the architects of its realization.